To the India USA ICC. This is the 11th meeting, our quarterly meeting. And starting in December, we're going to be meeting monthly until after the Pathway to Peace walk is finished in India. So my name is Dr. Sam Hancock. I am the U.S. President for the India ICC. And we're really glad to be with you. And thank you for everyone that's here and joining. We have an exciting agenda. And Vijay, why don't you introduce yourself and then we'll get into our agenda. And thank you.
Hi, good evening, good morning to everybody. This is Vijay Kevalramani, past president from Rotary Club of Thane Titans. I am the India Division Head of India USA ICC, and I would like to welcome you all to this 11th meeting of us and looking forward to having a great discussion today. Thank you.
And thank you very much. Much preparation has gone into this meeting today. We've been meeting consistently since we actually met in August last. And so it's been a very busy quarter getting ready for this peace walk. And in no particular order, but I'm going to go ahead and start. Neeraj, I'm going to start off with you and let you talk about the peace poles and the trees. I think we have, Vijay, we have some slides are going to be coming up. If we can share those, that would be great. And then we'll go right into Rahul as far as the scheduling. And then Rajendra, have you talk about the ashram and what's going on there. Is that okay with everyone? And then we'll come back to Mohan as district governor. Neeraj, would you like to kick off, please?
Neeraj is the co-host. He can share his files.
My slides. Okay, let me start. The biggest slide that I have is right behind me, the pole. You know, the peace pole is going to look like this. 1 minute.
Yes, we can see it.
I'll just give you all those details. Yeah. Okay. You can see anything?
We can't see your slide. We have, I'm not sure exactly what we're looking at, Neeraj, but it's not our peace pole or the what you had.
I'll share the individual pictures. I'll share the individual.
All right, please do that. I'm not okay.
Yeah, so
thanks,
kindly unshare. I'll share the piece.
Yeah, Vijay, can you share? There was 2 slides that Neeraj and I discussed earlier.
This is the one you are speaking, I believe.
I don't see one yet. Yeah, it was 2 slides. One was about the peace pole and the other was about the trees for the peace grove.
Is it visible?
No,
there's nothing here.
no.
It's,
Yeah,
just a,
it's all black
a gray,
coming up.
just a gray screen.
Just
Yeah.
Okay, let me, in the meantime, I can just start talking about the whole thing. The progress so far that we are carrying it out is the...
Is this visible now?
No, we
no.
don't.
Yeah.
Yes,
No, that's
now we
not
can
it.
see.
No, that's not it.
Yeah, you
Don't
got
put
it.
that up.
Yeah,
Don't
you
put
got
that
it
up,
now.
please.
Oh, this is perfect.
Keep going.
This is good. Yeah.
Keep going. I don't know where you're, okay, that's the trees. I don't know where
These,
where
you
your
know,
peace
these,
pole. Where's the peace pole slide?
I just showed you.
before this,
Oh,
before
let's
this.
just use
Yeah,
that
I'll
one.
get back
There we
there. I'll
go.
get
Whoops,
back there.
whoops,
I'll go
whoops,
there
Yes,
again.
yes.
right on
Go
back,
there.
VJ.
All right. You got it.
No,
These are the peace
you
poles.
keep going by the slide, VJ.
Yeah, he's just showing the slide. If it is
No,
the right.
we don't want these.
Okay. That is
These are
a
the
peace
only
pole will
pictures I
be.
have.
No, you
Okay.
had the slide up there. You went by it twice, VJ.
Zoom meeting चल रही है तो मैं आगे
No,
This is very good. I'll just explain to you from
just use
from
this
the
one.
very first one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start
Okay.
from this one. The may peace prevail on earth. 1 second. Yeah, let's start with this one. If we can
Okay.
all of us read this out, may peace prevail on earth. Mission statement. The power of thought. Thought forms create an energetic field strong enough to empower the course of planetary destiny. See, the basic thing, what is happening today is, as we see, the whole world is in turmoil, in every country, every household, every colony, every city we have, either the fog is there or the AQI is higher. We have got floods going on there. Everywhere there's a problem which is connected directly with the peace, So peace, I personally feel, is going to play a major role in connecting all the human beings, all the countries in the world. And the best way to do is when we have a peace pole planted, we have everybody connected to the whole pole, where we have the blessings coming out, emanating from that pole, and it spreads out to everybody. Along with that, we have the trees. The tree plantation, if you see, was one of the biggest passions of Paul Harris. In 1932, we started off a trip across the world, planting trees in every city. Slowly, that time, the peace was not so much of a problem that time, but the peace became a problem today. So we are combining peace poles and the trees together. This is how we are planning to bring about peace prevailing in the whole world. And among every human's heart, that is very, very important. So this is one of the peace poles which, Stephanie, our president, is, and along with Larry is there. So the design, and this is a layout which we have just imagined, wherein the peace pole in the middle is going to be like the RI specifications, but the layout could be something like this that we are showing it to you here. Can we go to the next slide, Vijay? Yeah, this one. So this is a general layout that we have planned for each of the sites along the path. We will be designing this whole thing. The design will be ready in a week's time, and then what we're doing is the design along with the specifications of the trees and the specs of the trees, the planting, the water supply to the trees, and we're planning to have LED lightings based with a solar panel. Once the design is ready, we are planning to have them installed at 23 sites on the same philosophy as what McDonald's does. What McDonald's does is they specify the specs for the store. Similarly, we'll be specifying the specs for each site. So they will be similar at all the 23 sites. This is what we have in mind. For example, the color of the tiles, the chairs, the boundaries, the surroundings, the layout will be same in all the 23 sites. That is what we are planning to do like that. Next one, Vijay. Okay. So, this is a table that we were able to make. Every site we have developed a native trees. For example, at the Sabarmati one. Next one, Vijay, the Excel table.
These are all the pictures.
No, you just showed Excel. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one.
This one or this one?
No, the previous one. There was an Excel sheet. A table.
Yeah, except, yeah. This is the one.
No, no, no. There's an Excel table. You just use this one.
Oh, this is what let me see.
Yeah, this is the one. So okay, fine. That's okay. So we have identified the native trees for each site.
So this is the code that you had sent.
Next one. एक Excel sheet table बना हुआ है, आप देखिए. ये वाली, this is the one. Yeah.
But this is what I had opened earlier.
हाँ, that's what I said. That's the right one.
Yeah.
Okay, this table shows us the type of
There's
plant that
nothing
will be
up,
planted.
Neeraj, there's nothing on the screen.
No, it was there earlier.
There you go. There's the, is that the one you want?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, that's the one.
So in this table we have the dates, we have the location, and then we have the native trees. So each location will have a different type of
Right.
native trees over there.
गुड मॉर्निंग सर आप ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं
Yeah.
क्या ये आईसीसी वाली मीटिंग
So plus we have identified the name of even the local municipality who will be giving us the sanctions for this project for putting up this trails over there. So we have neem, we have people, we have jamun, we have mango, we have ashoka. So they'll be planted at different places as per the local areas over there. That's good, Vijay. Thank you so much.
This is a very wonderful layout, Neeraj.
So this we will be discussing when architect will be finalizing the layout. So Rahul and I, we have been in touch with a couple of architects in Delhi as well as in Ahmedabad. So we will be finalizing the layout and then we will get everybody's approval and then go ahead with that.
Okay.
So we should maintain the similarity among each site. They should have the same type of the maintenance, the colors, the style, the tiles, the benches, the tree layout, everything will be the same everywhere. Except the layout overall will be different. Somewhere it will be 3 by 3 meters, somewhere it will be 4 by 3 meters, depending upon the area that is available to us at each site.
Okay. Anything else you want to share, Neeraj?
That's good.
Okay. Well, it looks like we're staying within the parameters of what Rotary has been doing. Natalie is here and she's been planting these peace poles literally all over the earth. And we'll hear from her a little bit later. Let's go on as we want to keep moving on our agenda. Rahul, I think you want to share some slides with us as well. And Rahul has driven most of the, 21 of the 23 sites. Rahul, you actually had a chance to visit and interact with Mohan and Tushar in their respective districts. Met some of the Rotarians there. So Rahul, let me turn it over to you. And why don't you make your presentation, and thank you for the hard work that you've been doing and also the travel you've been doing as well.
Well, thank you, Dr. Sam. Well, this was like a great opportunity being, me as an Indian and those of my brothers are here, means a great opportunity to really be on that great sites, which I personally would have never been an opportunity in my life. So I got into Ahmedabad, on the October 4th till the 7th. So like these 3 days was like, super. A life changing for me wherever I went. So let me see if I can just share my screen. Here we go. So I will just take you with with a little bit of a few things and some videos. I started here with the airport, a very nice, beautiful airport they have. So one can easily get from, I flew from Delhi, so it was like a domestic travel, but means I was just feeling like I was in an international airport, so it was just super to be there. So I will just forward a little bit, fast forward. Just see how beautiful it is,
Fantastic.
Yeah. And this is, how it really looks like from the outside. So great as well, very good parking, so all good facilities. Then, I had a Rotarian, pick me up, which was like arranged by District Governor Mohanji in the morning, and I was surprised. Like, as soon as I landed, he said, "Hey, I'm here to receive you at the airport, right? 6 a.m. in the morning." So, then he, brought me to my hotel. I rested a little bit. He said, "No, you don't have to rest much. I will pick you up and take you to a local place for breakfast." So this is my local breakfast out there that morning on the October 4th. This is a beautiful restaurant. We went and, this has a very big, long history. This Rotarian Jignesh from District 3055. Then, we started our journey later going to the, ashram. I can't really tell you, like the waves, the peace, what I really felt as soon as I stepped my first foot into the ashram, Never been there. So it was like I would say the highlight of my life. So there were like visitors as well, some clips from which I'm sure, who will be visiting will be really, enjoying it and just feeling it themselves as something as a soul, Such a beautiful ashram. That's Savarmati, river, going flowing back of the ashram. And the most important part about Rotary is there were like 2 rooms which were not open for public. They were like open for me to show. It was like super, super amazing. Means how a Rotary works and how Rotarians have a connection, to really open those rooms, just for me. So some of the, the great, I would say, pieces of, written by our Gandhiji over that time. This is from 1945. You can see in Hindi, so it's just fascinating. Just see these pictures. And in the central is the administrator who takes care of the whole ashram. So she was like walking with me all the time. So I was like so privileged and honored, by, her, that giving us so much time. Besides, there were like 100 of visitors in the ashram going here and there. And she has to take care of all sort of things in the ashram. But she gave us all the time. Again, a big credit to the Rotarians. So more pictures. Well, I was there, so, we also enjoyed one of the very famous, Navratras. There was a Dandi, thing going on. So Rayandra took me there, so many people. It was a fun that evening. You can see, everyone was dancing, enjoying the evening, so it was fun. So moving
Rahulji,
forward.
Rahulji, sorry to interrupt. ये फोटोग्राफ्स थोड़े बड़े करके आप इसको स्लाइड मोड में डाल दीजिए ना, तो एवरीबडी कैन सी इट प्रॉपर्ली.
एक मिनट. Okay, one moment. Okay, you don't see it? So one moment. Can you now see it? No.
Rahul, do you have any scenes from some of the different stops that you
That's what I-
took
that's what I-
of
that's
the
what I'm-
of the
yeah, that's what
23
I'm-
locations?
That's what I'm coming to.
Yeah,
One
that
moment.
we had taken along the route, and we
Yeah,
had
there you
posted in
go.
our
Yeah.
that
Okay.
we'll be sharing. Yeah.
Can you
Yeah,
see
that's
now?
what we want to see is some of the different
ये थोड़ा
locations.
Right.
where
फोटोग्राफ
you
थोड़े बड़े
visited.
करो.
I don't
Photo
know.
में थोड़े
मैं
बड़े
बड़ी
करो.
है.
You need to share the screen of the slide that you are displaying on your screen, because right now we're only seeing the file which has all the slides in.
हाँ. Yes.
Oh, okay. One moment. Now,
Not
No,
yet.
it's the same, Rahul.
No.
one moment. Let me just go it again.
I think this is all the ashram.
Yeah, no, one moment. Now,
We have moved.
Expand the slide and then you.
I
whatever
did
comes
it.
up.
I did it actually. I don't know.
It's, maybe you need to
These
get
are
out
your
of share
files,
screen and go back.
Rahul. But if you want to go
One
through
moment.
those
me
very
share again.
quickly, because we're
Okay,
going to
one
run out of
moment.
time.
Right. Let me just. Can you see this screen?
No, we don't have any screen
नहीं
up right
आपको
now.
आपको ना वो फोल्डर खोलना पड़ेगा और पिक्चर वाली,
Folder ही open
and
है
then you run it on a slide.
शेयरिंग ऑफ हो गया है, वापस से शेयर करिएगा.
I did it. Can you see
Yeah,
Yeah,
now?
now we can see. You can just move
Okay,
it.
now
Yeah,
we
this is
can see
better.
the
Now
slides.
this is better. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. All right. Great. I think
Thank you.
yeah. Okay.
This is the starting
And we
point.
need to, Rahul,
this
we need
is-
to move along. We're going to run out of time.
All right. Yeah. Sure. Sure. So this is the starting point where the Dandi March was started in real. So you can see the statue of Mr. Gandhi out there.
Yes.
Okay. One moment now. One moment.
This is the starting point in Ahmedabad.
Right.
This is known as the Gandhi Circle.
Yeah. Okay, so the next one, we stopped at the Sadgray Ashram. Is the slide visible now?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's visible. It is visible.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's individual. There you
Yeah,
go.
so right. So this was one of our first stop, at the Aslali. There was a school out there, at
नहीं,
the Aslali you can see.
Rahul ji, just a slide back.
Yeah.
Go to the Kochrab ashram. That is very important for them.
Okay,
This
you
is-
go ahead, Rajendra.
No, this is the ashram where Gandhiji first came in Ahmedabad and established this ashram. This is the ashram. Sabarmati ashram was built later than this. So from South Africa, when Gandhiji came and he came to Ahmedabad, this was the first ashram that he built. And from here the history starts of Mahatma Gandhi in Ahmedabad.
Thank you. So moving forward, this was as I said, this was our first stop at the Aslali. There is a small, you can see sort of a ashram, office, and a school out there. A small clip. You can see the school here. So this was how you can see there's a Dandi path. So wherever we were going, you will see everywhere all these signs. So the next one was Nawagaon. This was the place, which where Gandhiji was there. And this was what they call a Yatri Nivas, like sort of I would say a small
A rest place.
to stay. Yeah,
Place to rest.
stay.
And
Yeah, but this was like very beautifully, kept well, and their caretakers, were there, and they were like so much, open and very much welcome. As soon we went there, they were like welcoming with our tea, and allowing us to go around and showing all the places with so much of pride and happiness. They really had good washrooms, which I was amazed to see in that small place. So this is the whole, route map. Wherever we go, we see this placed on all the ashrams, where all the 23 places are. This was from the Gandhi March. So these are some of the, real time, pictures which have been taken and posted, on a piece of poster and placed on the walls. So you can imagine, they do prayers every day in that place. Just see the beautiful, hall they have on the first floor. And this is again same, he used to, this is, I think, from the ashram they have on all the places.
I'm going to
This was
say
really,
this is real history that we're now looking at.
Exactly. You can say that this is real history. Means it's a very proud moment for an Indian. We were there like. A quick stop for a lunch or for a breakfast, I would say, with the Rotarians. Then moving further, and all Rajendra Bhai taking me around. So the next one you can see, passing by with all the real India things. This is the next one. So, like this, they were like, you just see the way they have made these places are just amazing. It was like out of the world, so simple. But again, wherever you step in, you feel so peace. You feel something is happening in yourself. It is something I cannot express. It is something when you are there, you will feel yourself that, this is out of the world. Why? So it again, as I said, it was something, which me, Rajendra, and two other Rotarians, we all were like amazed to see. Wherever we go next, our excitement was like increasing. Oh, what is next? What is next? And
Right.
our expectation was like going up and up. So we
Well,
were
I
like
think this
so
goes
much
back to Neeraj in the statement as far as the movement through this is that, the words count and the feelings count into the universe. And I think that's what you're showing us through each of these stops that we're looking at.
correct. So, well, I would say it was a long drive. It was a bumpy drive, but it was a worthful drive. I would say it's a lifetime experience. I would like to go again, myself.
Okay,
So,
fantastic.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Now,
just
can you go ahead and put up your schedule, Rahul?
Sure.
And thank you for these photographs. This is great.
No problem.
And
Sam,
let's
you will
talk
have a
through the
great
schedule.
Sam, you will have a great opportunity of learning about the freedom struggle of India.
Oh,
Right.
I'm looking forward to it. Actually, I've been in
Yeah.
some of these places many years
Yeah.
ago. So you're
Right.
giving me a good memory. Rahul,
Yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead and talk about the schedule.
All right. Okay, is a casual very visible to everyone?
Make it a bit bigger.
We can see it. Yes.
Okay, one moment.
If you can make it
Is
bigger.
that good?
Yeah, that is
Uh,
fine.
That's
bigger.
better. That's much
That's
better.
fine.
One moment. That's good? Is
Yeah,
this
yeah,
good?
fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah, right. So, friends, as per the schedule, we will, starting this Gandhi March on the March 12th and finishing on the April 6th. So the whole idea is we have, broken down these whole big, a month trip into 4 parts. So one can join like the whole trip from the March 12th to the April 6th, which I think Dr. Sam is going to do. And I will try, and Rajendra will try, and plus other Rotarians from the local district. Or you can do in bits and pieces. You can do 1 week, either 1 week. So you can see different colors, So you can do either 1 week, or you can do even 2 weeks. You can do 3 weeks, or you can do 4 weeks. Or we are also putting together maybe, the first trip is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, So the trip 1 is 6, then trip 2 is 7, trip 3 is 7, trip 4 is 6 days. So this is how, we are planning, those who would like to join us from all over the world, and be a part of this great, Pathway to Peace, Dandi March.
And I think we talked, Rajendra and also Rahul and Nairaj too, that people from the local communities may be coming in for the day event for whatever that particular stop is.
Correct.
And then
Correct.
other people may want to
Mm.
come in for 2 or 3 days over the course of this entire walk. And then they
Correct.
go other
So-
places in India as well. So there'll be, I think, many people probably coming in and out of this throughout the entire time.
Sure. So although DG Mohan ji is here, but as he has been forwarded me the whole program. So we do have a program filled up on the 11th. 11th is like everyone really comes up from all over India and all over the globe. Then, our dinner will be hosted by District 3050. And let me add it here. So there are basically 2 districts, 3055 and 3060, which will be doing equally as an sponsor districts to this Pathway to Peace Dandi March program. So one of the governors are with us, DG Mohan, and the other maybe would be joining us or maybe joining in our next meeting. But they both have been really active during my visit to Ahmedabad. DG Mohanji is from Ahmedabad. So he really, came all the way and, arranged a meeting at his office. And the DG Tushar, he was like 4 hours from Ahmedabad. He took a morning train, especially to meet me and all of us, at Ahmedabad. So it
That's
was a really a
fantastic.
good, it was a big enthusiasm I can see. And this is like a great project. Already what Neeraj said, now we are looking for peace. So, 11th, dinner will be hosted by 3055. On the 12th, those who are, have come over to stay in Ahmedabad, plus all the, Rotarians around the Ahmedabad district and nearby, they will join us in the morning. That whole program is arranged by District 3055, and we will start the same time what Gandhiji started the march on the 12th March, and morning around 8 a.m. Then followed by, we will going to the ashram, and then followed by, we will come back to a hotel, which is to be announced, where we will have a lunch, which was hosted by District 3055. And then we will have a half day of peace seminar, with welcoming some of our great dignitaries. Then, by evening around 5, 6, we will just finish this whole program and everyone just relax. The next morning and onwards, we will cover up every one place all through from March 13 till the April 6, as per the plan, what you see on the screen. Simple, going from your hotel, to the one place, then staying over there. And in the meanwhile, we are trying to engage all the local Rotarians and the Rotary clubs where district governors will allot. And we will be also doing some good small projects with them, which is need by that particular ashram or in that particular, town or the village, So we all Rotarians will like to do a small project, which would be more sustainable and more effective and remains for years, that Rotary has done something for them. As we stop on the first stop, Al Sali, they have a school. So if we can do or build up some good, something for them on the school, that would be a great opportunity. So that all we leave on our local Rotary clubs and the district governors, both of them, to choose and to plan that what is right. Plus, I will also add to Neeraj ji and Dr. Sam conversation, they will be assigned that one particular spot so that they can take care of all the trees what we will plant in January before the real Dandi March take place, including the post peace pole. So they will be like they will do the project as well as a caretaker of that particular spot. So by the time we come in March, the trees will be grown up. They will be the one who taking care and putting them the water of planning or, hooking up with someone who would take care all of this one project at one spot. So that is an idea, we have been working on it. I know it's a long way to go, a lot of things to be planned. We have just scratched the ground, but I think the sky, for Rhodesians, there's no limit to touch the sky. So we will touch the sky and finish this, soon by the time everyone come really down, in March. So that is
Yeah,
the whole.
I think what the work that you've been doing and with Neeraj, I think we have made a great leap forward. Neeraj, would you like to make any comments on the schedule? Because you and Rahul both have been working on this, and this goes in your part, the peace poles and the peace groves.
Right, but but
installing
before
those.
Neeraj say something, I would ask Rajendra to give his ideas, because he was the one taking me through, and he was the one planning all the stuff on the road.
Yes.
So as I feel, I would ask Rajendra Bhai to add something. What he really feel with the other Rotarians. That what this is what exactly we should really do, or we should add something more, or what he feels about it. Over to you, Rajendra.
No, this Pathway to Peace walk calendar is fine. The only thing is that the kilometers that you have written and the time that will take, this time is also dependent on the road condition. And I believe that the road that we traveled was not very conducive at times. But I think in the winter season, the roads will get repaired. So I think movement will be more smooth. So that should not be a problem. And apart from that, each day starting point and end point. So wherever you need to stay near close by a big city or a city or town where availability of hotels and restrooms are available, so that I need to plan out, Rahulji, so that people may exactly know what are the things available in and around before they make plans. So that is going to be a very big challenge for us, and that is going to be also a good work that is pending for us to ask people to join the march and then also give them the stay options.
Correct. So
I think that
Rahul
is already working on the options.
Right.
And I believe if we look at the chart, they are in 4 different sections. You have the green, the purple, I believe that's orange, and then the pink at the bottom. And I think, Rahul, you have are now identifying different levels of hotels, so that the green part, the hotels relate to that. And when you move to the purple area and those dates, the hotels then will relate to the purple area. Is that correct?
Correct. So as let me come back to the 2 points that are really important. And that's why I wanted Rajendra Bhai to come in between. So number 1, yes. If we go back, Rajendra Bhai, if we just feel like, in a shadow, on that day, we cover up many places. So I think it was like we were like more and more overwhelmed, excited. So, but doing one city, one spot in one day, I think it would be easier, because one side on the maximum way would be like 1 hour, even on the bumpy road, and I think by the time we come in March, it would be better. The holes are all filled up. So, but maximum, yes, 1 hour, 1.5 hours, one side. So we have like a full day span, the whole idea is traveling. Then we have a small, sort of a function or a seminar or something, that club will be bringing, engaging all of us into it. Or, as we saw, they were like small, they were like playing things the guitars and everything. They had small holes and everything. So we all need to really, plan those small things on that particular day. So logistics should be okay, I would say at this stage. 1 hour, 1.5 hours going one way, depending upon the site. Yeah, on the hotels, you're right. So we are working, very closely with the hotel and asking them for the Rotary price so that we have a good Rotary price hotel rooms for everyone, right from maybe 3-star, 4-star, and 5 stars. And maybe we'll try to have 3-4 options in every place. So Rotarians, anyone globally and from, including India can choose what they like to do. And transportation, one of our Rotarians is already there, which you linked up. He was also with us on the route. So we will have the transport from him. So this is for a while, So more and more, again, I said, things to plan. But thank you, Narendra Bhai, for putting these two important, subjects. They are really, a part of this whole working. Thank you again.
Yeah, thank you. Nayraj, do you have any comments, sir?
I'm good. I'm good.
Harish,
Oh,
Harish
okay.
has raised his hand. Harish, do you want to ask?
Vijay, go ahead.
Harish has raised his hand. Harish wants to say something or ask something.
Oh, I just had a quick question on looking at that spreadsheet calendar on the times and the distances. Those are just times for travel time for getting to and from the starting point. Am I correct? Because I'm assuming that there's actual walk itself, and I'm assuming we are walking that stretch also. And if so, what is the time element for that part of it?
Okay, let me answer this. I'm happy to do. So, Harishi, the day one, March 12th, we are planning to make a big procession somewhere around 2,000, or 3,000, people together, march from the first spot where I showed you the statue. For a while, make a brand image of Rotary, make a message to everyone that the peace is required in this whole world, covering with all the media and everything. Then, so that element, I would say, would be like 2 hours on the day one, or maybe 2.5 hours. So then further, moving on to the next, spots where we will start from Aslali, we will really, the travel time is like 1 hour, by any means of transport. Reaching there, we will be there at that, place where the ashram, the small ashram is. So there we will not be really, we have planned not really walking around, but the whole part is to go there, collect all the localites and plan a small function and tell them about, what we are going to do. This is whole about. So the real march would be on the day one. Do I answer your question?
Yeah, so in other words, we're not walking that entire stretch all the way from point one to the end point, Dundee.
No, actually, Harish,
No.
we're going, we'll start at the ashram, and then we go to Aslali on the second day, and we'll do our activities there. The local Rotary clubs will be involved with, whatever local Rotary community development project that they have. That may involve our time. It may be involved, we'll donate to the school library as an example or something, whatever it may be. And we'll be greeted by the local community there. And then the next day, we're going on to Wadagaram, and we'll be doing a similar thing there at that particular location. And we're moving, but we'll be going by bus and car most all the way. And I think, Rahul, there's parking lots very close into wherever the monuments are and or the ashram itself, correct?
Very, very correct. So let me add onto this. So every day, wherever we would be, as per the spreadsheet, we will be moving down from our hotel to the spot, Aslali, Navagaon, Matar, Nadia, Anand, and then coming back in the evening. So the whole day will be filled up with the Rotary projects, local activities, So it is not, although it would be same, but every day will be different in terms of activities what we will be doing according to the need of the local community out there, So we will, and the parking lot are not that far. Even we drive by buses or cars, we will be really reaching to that ashram. Maybe a 400, 200 steps, you have to just walk. But something we also talked about when we were, going on this round, that we will also do a little sort of a march, and going around to that place, so to tell everyone and to go around and feel that place. So, every place, wherever we go, it is about doing activities and feeling about it, that how this piece, when he was on this Gandhi March, how it feels to him, which is the same feeling we all will have doing the part of that minute, hours, and a day.
And also, Harish, we expect the local media. So the local media will be different in each of these locations because they have their own special local media. They have their own social platforms. There'll be some of these areas will have local TV station. It could be cable or the National Broadcasting Corporation. Others may not. So I think you're going to find a nice mix of activities of each one. And really, it'll come from the district governors. And we have Mohan here. I'm going to let him come on and talk next and talk about how he sees the different clubs in these different locations wanting to do something different. They would select their own local community service project that they would like to feature. And so it may be the fact that we need to go. Let's put the map back up. I think we ought to keep the map up. Vijay, please.
One thing also I wanted to add for Mr. Harish.
Let's get the map back, Rajendra. Yeah, let's just keep the map up for a while. We can see the cameos over on the right side. Anyway, as we look at these different areas, it'll be up to the local Rotary clubs what they would like to feature. And some of these, we may actually be going to some place. Let's say they put a new well or they put in, toilets at their local elementary school or middle school or whatever, as an example. Or they have a workshop where people are learning a trade and meet those. So we're not sure yet, but this is what's coming out from the two district governors and their local clubs. So we feature those areas. And I think that's what you found, Rahul, as you were traveling through, correct?
Yeah, before
Rahul, just one query. I have one query.
Go ahead, Vijay.
We would go and come back. Going to Anand is a 2 hour drive, so unnecessary. So we will have to have a stop at Anand when you go on the third day. You cannot come back to Sabarmati.
No, yes. Only going and coming back will be only from Aslali and Navagam. After Navagam and Matar to onwards, it will be towards the forward bases only, not the backward. So Matar and Anand, it will be nearer to your Vadodara. So you have to stay.
No, but Anand has also got good resorts to stay.
Yeah. No, it has got resorts. Yes, you are right. But there are small hotels, good hotels also in Anand. And Anand is not very far away from Baroda also. Baroda, it is only 25 kilometers. So this is not a big deal.
But it is better to stay in Anand only.
Better to stay in Absolutely
Anand. Yeah.
See, we can plan stops at Ahmedabad, then Anand, then Vadodara, and then we can come to Ankleshwar and Surat. That way we can plan the stops.
Absolutely. Right. And also in Anand, we can also avail the facility of guest house of this Amul Dairy. That we can talk.
Great.
They have a very good stay facilities in their
Very
in
nice.
their complex.
Great. Good idea. So please initiate tomorrow, I would say, Renderji, if we can get, you have the dates. Anyway, so I would like to add one more thing before we go over to our DG Mohanji. So adding to Hari's the logistic thing, besides, walking in physical, you will be engaging into 23 clubs here with a 23 community project. That's the whole idea, and these all days on these spots will cover our all area of focus of Rotary, so that is the plan. Yes. Yeah. So over to DG Mohan Parashvati.
Yeah, we're
Thank-
having the bookend, so we're marching for peace and educating for peace. We have the 7th area of focus, which is the environment, which are the peace poles and the peace groves, adding more trees, into these local areas. And then, as you're saying, Rahul, then we're adding in the 5 other areas, major areas of focus, which overlap with the Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations, the SDGs. And we'll be seeing those played out, but at different times. So Ahmed may have a very different, it may be major focus 2 and 3. The next one may be major focus number 5. And that's going to be up to the local Rotary clubs as to what they would like to feature and have, for the people to see, but also for the national media to understand the scope and scale of Rotary, so that we're covering all 7 areas as we're going through the whole march or the whole walk.
Right.
Okay, Mohan, would you like to
Yeah.
start now? Vijay, did you get your question answered?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Rahul, for the nice preparation you made with the Rajendra. And definitely, I would like to welcome you all on the land of Mahatma Gandhi on 11th. Definitely. One thing I must remind you, Vijay Bhai, Rahul, and Harish Bhai, that on 12th there is a festival of Holi, and on 13th there is a festival of colors, the second day of Holi. So we have to adjust our schedule according to the festival timing, because we cannot go, I think so on 13th, we have to be careful, and we must settle down on at least in the morning by 8:30 to our next destination. So we must be careful on the 13th, I would like to suggest. So we must know. And local arrangement will definitely may make according to the necessity. And one thing more, there are so many other places in between the destination, between the 2 destinations every day. So we can have some time rest, or we can stop there to involve in the local communities for some time, for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, according to our suitable schedules. So we have to take care of that also. That will be better for our that peace march. And we are making all efforts to involve our RCC. So the members of RCC will definitely be would like to take part in this peace march, especially the senior citizens. I have talked to many senior citizens, RCC, so they are liking it, and definitely they will be the part of this march. media, we have talked to the print media as well as the visual media for the coverage, and we'll take care of that. That our this peace march definitely take place in the local media or the national media also. So these are, and what about the permission for the peace poll and other things will take care, and Rajendra knows very well, and will try to get the order from Gujarat government to be circulated to the 25 places where we are going to this organizing this type of our place. So definitely we'll take every type of care, and okay, that's okay.
Well, I want to say, Mohan, that we're very interested to respect all of the local religious ceremonies, and we do not want to disturb any of that during this time. We only want to complement and to highlight. So like Holi, it's one of my favorite Indian holidays. I've participated in Holi in maybe 18 different countries around the world that have major Indian populations. I love Holi. Diwali is very nice too, but Holi is fun. So anyway, any way that we can kind of be part of some of that and not be intrusive or overwhelm any local people. And I think your idea, I'm from the country myself, and I was raised in a very small community of about maybe 100 people. So I know what small communities are about. Plus, I've lived in Washington, D.C. and Tokyo, so I understand big places. But I think anything that you can, we can see along the way, or historical sites or natural sites, we can make that part of the Peace Walk itself. So I think that way we can really promote the areas, visit local locations, and we certainly want to do that. So what you're saying is just wonderful, and thank you for keeping us to be very sensitive to the local people and the local communities. Rajendra, anything you would like to add here?
Yeah, I would
Or,
like to really
Rahul?
add here, if when we talk about when DG Mohanji has said, Holi would be a great time as well to have fun with Rotarians. So, and I think we are lucky, and those who are coming, they would be like super lucky to be a part of that festival. So in the morning time, we all will arrange, and I am sure District 3055 and the Rotarians, will, and the district governor himself will plan like a big family event for all of us, and we will have good fun.
Yes.
So.
Now, Mohan, you said about the second day, the 13th, there was another religious ceremony, and I'm not familiar with that, I don't think. Can you tell us a little bit about that ceremony?
It is the continuation of Holi. The actual colors are being played on the 13th. 12 is the ceremonial this thing. 13th, it will be the actual fun of Holi that you might have enjoyed.
I see. So it's an extension of Holi.
It is the main color festival that is played on the
Oh,
next
I see. It's the main color festival. Okay. All right.
Right. Yeah.
For your point of view, it is on 13th only, not 12th.
So in fact, members can join and they can also have fun
Yeah.
on Holi and enjoy Holi.
Yeah.
That'll be fabulous. Looking
Now-
forward to it.
Sam, 12th is basically it's a pyre is lit. That is known as Holika.
I see. Okay.
So
Got it.
it has got a lot of history with Lord Krishna. So that is what the ceremony is all about.
Kenny, you have a question? Kenny, you have raised your
Kenny
hand.
Barnes is in the house. This is I sponsored Kenny and Rotary a number of years ago. and he's our Peace Fellow for the Rotary Club of Washington, D.C. Hi, Kenny.
Hi, Sam. Good
Good to see
afternoon,
you,
everyone.
buddy.
Hey,
Thank you
Sam.
for being here.
It's my honor. I just want to say that I'm honored being here, that I am totally in support of the initiative and the co-chair of the Peace Committee of District 7620 in the Washington area. And I want to assist Dr. Hancock, be his right-hand man, and thank you all for letting me a part of this momentous occasion.
Thank you, Kenny. Thank you for being here. And we'll have some words about that as far as, I think, going back to some questions about maybe some international figures coming from the U.S. to be a part of this. And we have a couple of ideas about that very point. So thank you, Kenny. Anything else, Kenny, you would like to share?
Yes, it's just I just think this is a magnificent idea, and that we need to promote from the United States side as well. And we're collaborating on this under Dr.
Yeah.
Sam and with the committee. I would just like to add that.
Okay, thank you very much, Kenny. I appreciate that. Going back to Neeraj. Neeraj, any input you have further hearing about the festivals and maybe stopping off at some local sites in between the major towns, villages, and cities we're going to visit? Anything you would like to add? Is Neeraj still with us?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if I see him or not.
Yeah, I see him, but I don't know.
Okay. All right. All right. Natalie.
Neeraj, are you there?
Neeraj,
I
don't know.
Natalie is the one that's amongst us that has planted the most peace poles in the most countries. She's been very active for the last at least a decade, maybe longer than that as far as peace poles. Natalie, why don't you share your experience and some of your ideas? Natalie?
Yes.
Neeraj wants to speak first, Doctor.
No, Neeraj. Okay, go ahead.
In fact, I mean, we have been discussing these things with Rahul, of course, has been really reading the whole show very, very well, and we are all there with him. Maybe, we could plan a visit somewhere in first week of after the Kochi Institute. Go there, do a final checkup with 2-3 of us can go there and finalize the entire length the program over there, so that we have about 2 months to decide everything out over there.
Okay. Any feedback from the group?
Yeah, that's what we have planned. So, and I think before Rajendra will go to one of the last 2 spots and visit it, and then we can complete this whole trip. So Rajendra, when you think you will be able to do it?
I'll do it shortly. That has been planned. I'll do it shortly.
Yeah. So then, Neeraj ji, me, and other Rotarians will like to visit, this whole path again sometime, before you really come in. So, Dr. Sam, yeah.
Rajendra, you said shortly. What does shortly mean? So that Neeraj, he's a very precise scientific kind of guy.
Within a week or so.
What does shortly mean?
Within a week or so.
Okay, all right. Neeraj, you heard that. We're going to hold him to
I
it.
heard that.
Rajendra, thank you, sir, for clarifying what shortly really means. Natalie, back to you. Neeraj, are you okay now?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, okay. Natalie, why don't you take about 5 minutes or so and share your experiences of planting peace poles, but not just planting a peace pole. We know how to do that. But the feeling of it, going back to what Nayraj started off with, you know, the mission, the vision, why peace poles? Why is it so important? Because you've been at it for such a long time. Please share.
Okay, people, first of all, I'm very impressed what's going on right now, and in my feelings now, you, Dr. Simon, all your team writing history for future generation, because it will remember in many, many years ahead. Before that, I really have that feeling. Okay, I'm working with people about 5 years with District 2452, which includes 9 countries and in 3 continents. Armenia, Georgia, Lebanon, Syria, Pakistan, Africa, Eurasia, and Europe and Asia. But before that, I worked only installing peace poles with this huge district. But your project, USA ICC project, inspired me begin Peace Groves project in that huge district. And I would like to tell you, before I left Armenia, I spent there 9 months. Things happened. We have huge meeting, club, Rotary Club of Yerevan United got his charter, and right next day, people start installing, planting trees in memorial dedicated to Armenian genocide, and people were very excited. I would like to tell you, peace groves and peace poles working together very well. I have that experience in Armenia. In second large city, Vanadzor, we installed peace poles at 2023 and organized peace park. And you know what? People, peace-minded people, enjoying, they visiting, and they have more knowledge. What does it mean, peace? Because now we're hearing only war, war, war. It's time to start speak about peace, and this is good educational project for young generation, for Rotorak, and they have actively participate in our movement, Peace Grove movement, and I think this mission will continue in entire huge district 2452, and district governor participated in that event. He from United Arab Emirates, from Dubai, I'm sorry, from Dubai, and he supported this program, Peace Poles, Peace Groves. I think we will be successful. And also, one thing, when I start this project in Armenia, because Armenia was involved, people ask me, Natalie, what you talking about? Because we in war. I said, no, we're talking about peace at schools, in communities, families, and this concept touching every aspect of human being. And I think why this is important, and for me interesting, peace poles in India. Also I would like it. I put among 8 languages, 1 language may peace prevail on earth in Hindi, and because in Armenia now lots of Indian people, Indian population, and we're going to invite for opening ceremonies local Indian people in Armenia. My question, peace poles same from bamboo in India?
No, these are going to be from either stainless steel or aluminum. So they'll
yes.
be forever. Yeah.
Okay,
And
yes,
not,
forever.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
Our
Peace forever. And we want the peace poles to be forever as well. And the
Awesome.
languages, and this is that most people have agreed to this, 3 languages. It'll be Hindi, Gujarati, because that's majority of where this peace walk will be, and then English, of course. So right now it's the three languages that have been selected.
No, wonderful. And you know what, Dr. Sam, your project was educational for, I think this is global project. I'm really feeling that way because
It is
I-
definitely a global project. It's
Yeah.
definitely a global project.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm
you're
going to-
absolutely right. It
Good
just
to-
happens to be located in India.
Yes. And
But
after
no, go ahead.
And after that, I think it will develop. I think all of you can see that success in District 2452. Armenia, Georgia, Georgian people were very supportive to this project. And now already they choose location for Peace Pulse and Peace Grove. But how we were successful? Because not many people know about even Rotary. When we told our peaceful project without any politics, religion, and race, permission was granted. Hard part was get permission. And I'm so happy. I'm part of your project, and I'm learning a lot.
We're glad you're here. VJ, we have about 7 minutes left. We have not introduced your people from India. Harish was from would be representing the United States. Kenny Barnes has been introduced. Would you like to introduce the people from India? And then also we have Sim here from Karachi. And Sim, welcome. And we'd like you to
He's
say
technically from
something
your
as well.
US team. Sayyeda is technically from your US team because she is a
Sim is
Rotarian in Florida.
technically USA.
Yeah, she is a Rotarian in Florida.
Who is this?
Simran Sayyeda is a Rotarian in Florida.
Oh,
She
okay.
might be
I
staying
didn't
in
know that.
Karachi, but she is a Rotarian from USA. She is a president of the E Club of Winter Haven in Florida.
I see.
Charter.
Okay. And we have Sim from Karachi as well. It's on. Any others that you have from India you would like to introduce? And then
Yes,
we have Fiona. that
Mohanji, we
need
have
to-
done Rahul, Neeraj, and I think Purvish Patel is there. And Purvish Patel, you can just unmute and introduce yourself.
Purvish is president of Rotary Club Ahmedabad Supreme.
Okay.
So,
So
Purvish, we are here. Purvish. And I
then
think,
sometime
yeah.
back. Yeah.
Yes,
Purvish.
Mohanji,
Purvish,
I
you
am
can
here.
introduce yourself.
Yes. Yeah, Purvish.
Yes, I am here, but I am into traveling, so my network is not stable. So just I am listening the discussion.
Okay.
Okay. He's
Thank you,
our
Purvish, for
part,
being here.
Welcome.
Go ahead.
He is our part and member of our core team for the this purpose from 3055.
And
Okay.
we had Vasanti Rangarathan some time back. I think he left. And we have already introduced VN from Nigeria. We have introduced Fiona. Leon has joined just now. Leon, if you can just introduce yourself.
Leon, if you can unmute, please.
No, I don't think he's getting it. So that's all. I think we have covered everybody.
Okay. All right. Everybody's covered. We have about 4 minutes left. Anyone, VJ, anything, we're going to be meeting, let me go ahead and just put this in December on the 19th. That's before Christmas here in India and other places as well. So we can follow up on what ideas we talked about today, filling in the holes, adding about the hotel locations and all these other things, and also maybe more about the trees and the peace poles themselves from Neeraj. Rajendra, did you have something else you wanted to add?
No, I wanted to
Leon,
add was, what I wanted to add was, I think December 19 will be a bit late. So what I suggested, we should have a meeting in next 15 days. So for the update. So that
Rajendra,
would
we
be,
can have our own meeting like we had the last time. This ICC meeting, we will have it in December.
Yeah,
Last
this
time we
is
had
our,
a core team meeting last
okay,
time.
done.
We
Done.
can do it
So
then.
the task force meeting can happen. Okay, not an issue. Not an issue.
yeah, the 19th is to do what we're doing right now, and I think it's going to take that much time for everything to be updated anyway, Rajendra. So I think if we try to do it too quickly, we might not have things, and you have your homework to do for the next week or two to
Yes.
get your project done. So I think the 19th, if that's okay with everybody, we'll stay with that date. And
Leon,
that
you
way,
want to
hopefully we have everything together. Any other feedback about that? We still have a couple of minutes.
Leon, you want to introduce yourself? Please do.
Hi, very good evening as the Armenian timing. I'm Leon from Armenia, president of Rotary District 2452. I'm the president for the second time in Armenia, the mother club. Anyways, I'm Leon.
Welcome.
And Leon,
Hi,
it's
Sam.
good to see you. Thank
Nice
you
to
for
see
being
you,
here.
Leon. Nice
Good
to see you.
Hi, namaskar.
Yeah, and your queen of peace poles, Natalie, is here and has already presented. So Armenia and 2452 district has been well represented. Neeraj, would you like to close out with something?
No, I think once we start moving ahead, I think everything is going on very well. It's very exciting.
The only
Okay.
thing we need to work out is the budget because we are still not clear on the finances.
Yeah, well, that's why we're trying to get all these other items taken care of. But Rajendra,
I
Rahul,
think Neeraj had
as
shared
far
a
as the
template earlier. We can
hotels
start
and-
working on that.
Yeah, I agree. And I
Yeah,
sent
and
you
so-
items for the tree planting. Rahul, can you send that document back to me that also has the plan? I have so many documents on this project, I can't find it. If you could, can you
Sure.
resend that back to me?
Sure.
That's the budget, and then also the planning document, I think it was the attachments plus the budget items. You could, I hate to put that
Right.
on you. I just can't
I'd like
find
to
it.
add here, maybe people in Ahmedabad,
Because
we can try to get some CSR funding done for this project.
Yeah, because I spoke to Deepak also in the afternoon. He was also concerned about the budget. He said we should have the finances in place.
You're
Sure.
right, Vijay. I think in the next 10 days we should be able to finalize the budget.
Yeah, because see
Yeah.
what happens, Neeraj ji, is that in case we need sponsors and all, like Rajendra said, they have a Amul guest house, so we can tap Amul also to be one of the key sponsors. And I had spoken with Mohanji, but now because of some political developments today, we may not be able to go there recently. Let's see how it turns out.
Okay.
I can
So,
talk about-
Neeraj, what you're
Diamond.
asking for is our budget guys. VJ is one of those. Rahul is one. I think Rajendra was on
So
that
there
team.
has been a very interesting development. I think Mohanji will share.
Okay.
We had this district event last Sunday, and there Mr. Ashok Mahajan, he is the past, I think, the district governor as well as a very prominent figure in Mumbai.
He's a past director
RD
as well as a
Past director also.
trustee.
He's Rotary. He was
Past
a
director and
past-
past TRF trustee.
Yes. So he was there in Ahmedabad and he had some words with Mohanji for the project. So Mohanji, can you share something?
What type of project? I don't.
No, he was trying
He
to say.
assured. Although he assured for the support for every type of project, but we have to submit the project before that. So he will support definitely.
Vijay ji, I
If
think-
we explain him So Vijay bhai, I think so you'd be knowing him very well, and we can explain
I know
him
him
our
since the
project.
time he was not even a president in Rotary.
Yes, yes.
So anyway, you guys are going to start getting together and we'll come up with a budget. So I guess budget will definitely be one of the first things we want to discuss on the 19th of December. Is that what I'm hearing?
That should be
Hopefully-
possible.
Any comments?
Hopefully, we will have an project committee meeting in the next 15 days, as Rajendra has said, and then maybe we'll have a draft budget by then, and we'll discuss the final one in the next meeting on 19th of December.
Okay, all right, that sounds
Yeah.
good. Any last things that we need to discuss before we close out? And thank everybody who has participated and being a part of this. Anyone else? Okay, thank you, everyone. Vijay, you would like to do a close, please?
Yeah, thank you everybody for joining, and we had a very fruitful meeting, a good discussion on all the aspects of the pathway to peace. Looking forward to all your cooperation and support like this in the future also. This is Vijay Kevalramani, President of the India section of ICC, and on behalf of Dr. Sam, President of the US section of ICC India USA, I sign off and call